The Disaster Animal Rescue Team is a group of like-minded animal lovers, most who ride and care for horses. Together, the team known as DART has trained to assist with rescuing, sheltering, and protecting pets, livestock, and other animals during natural or man-made disasters. DART's founder and unit leader, PJ Nichols, recalled how the group was formed.
In 2014, I believe, there were some fires at Mill 5, where I live. And I belong to a ladies' riding club called the Equestrians. And we realized that, boy, we would be in a lot of trouble if there was a fire and we couldn't get all our animals out. So we created a list amongst us ladies, it's a ladies' riding club, with all our names, addresses, how many horses we have, how many trailers we have.
It was the so-called Deckerville fire that destroyed 8 homes west of Matlock that whipped DART into action.
2015, we had the horrible Deckerville fires. And I'll tell you, within 15 minutes, the grass was so dry and there were so many fields that were just dry as could be. Within 15 minutes, 5 structures were lost. We rescued some donkeys, horses. There was a herd of cows that I searched for 3 days.
Ross McDowell, Mason County Manager of Emergency Management and Information Services, says it was fire district officials who introduced him to the group that became DART.
They introduced them to me, and I said, that was great, that's a perfect group that we could have underneath our Department of Emergency Management, and decided to say, okay, let's take them on, let's look at a few things of how we can organize this unit to be a volunteer unit, get you some training going in, and get you really organized. And therefore, you would be covered under liability insurance through mission numbers from the state when we have a disaster.
DART members recently met at the Reinertson Horse Ranch west of Shelton and refreshed their training at loading horses of all sizes. DART volunteer Ken Reinertson says he believes the group fills a unique need in the community.
But there's very few people that can do this type of work in the field and hopefully be successful. And so we just felt there was a strong need for it, and it's actually quite rewarding.
His wife, Lori Reinertson, says a fire that was close to home also showed her how much an organization such as DART is needed.
We also had a fire out near our house prior to the Deckerville fire, and when it hits close to home, it really makes you think about what are you going to do in that situation? Where am I going to take my animals? How am I going to get some help? And then it's nice to be able to be that person that can help somebody who needs it.
DART volunteer Jody Rogers explains what she has learned from her experience with the group.
The main thing is just work with what you got and deal with the people as best as you can, because the situation is very stressful.
Nichols explains what the group needs in donations.
We cannot accept monetary donations, okay, because we're not a 501c3, because DEM is not. But we don't get any funding from the county or anything. So what we do need is supplies.
DART members want donations of horse panels to create temporary corrals for horses or other rescued livestock.
We need them so desperately, and the reason is that if there's a fire, let's say, and there are 30 horses and we only have enough room for 20, we have to be able to take those 10 horses, put them someplace temporarily away from the immediate danger, okay, and then come back and get them.
To volunteer for DART, contact Nichols at 360-427-7535. Nichols says expertise is not required, just a desire to help and protect animals. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.